you remember the day we met when we were all out there at the airport in LA?
Yeah, that was when we got flown into LA. We drove out to Palm Springs. We were all sitting on the bus waiting to get down to Palm Springs, like a 2-hour drive on bus. And the ironic part is, a few years later, I ended up living in that area for 4 years. And
yeah, that's cool.
Never really put two and two together. When I moved out there, I drove by Agua Caliente and the casino we wrestled at. And I said, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's the place. That's the place we wrestled at." I never even realized it. So
yeah, I think the first time we met, we became friends pretty quick. I think that first tour, we were I think we were in the casino eating together, right?
Yeah, I remember because Gary Capetta was on the show ring announcing. It was him, myself, you, and somebody else. We were having dinner in the casino. I remember that.
Yeah, it might have been maybe Magno Mag, or what was that guy's name? Was that
I thought it was an office guy, but I remember your pink fingernails and saying, "This guy's."
Well, of course, I always get these characters where I got like Chi was a Exotico, which if anybody knows anything about the the Lucha Libre Mexican style, the Exoticos are kind of your flamboyant. I mean, I think most of the Exoticos in Mexico are pretty much gay, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the statistic, but no, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a flamboyant, pretty character. Yeah.
Well, the guy. Remember the one guy that was on our. What's going on, Piers? Piers is how I got started in this podcast business right here.
Oh, excellent.
So I actually did an interview with him, and then he contacted me to work with him. Because my personality is so bubbly, and he really took a shining to me. Kind of like in the wrestling business. That's how I got over.
Naturally.
So the first, when we flew out to LA that night, I remember it was hot. We're out there in the sidewalk. You remember? Then remember Matt Hardy's wife now, Rebby?
Yep.
She was there in Jindrak, and then everybody started floating in, but we were there for like 2 hours probably outside waiting for the damn everybody to get there.
Yeah, we did a lot of waiting in that company all around. So
oh my God, did we?
I remember, and I remember Solid. Solid was there early, and
oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah, and Johnny Stamboli, Johnny the Bull.
Well, Solid has passed away. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, that happened while we were still in business, I believe, right?
Well, yeah, but I think at that point I hadn't really been doing many of the shows because they had more important luchas like Jillian Hall to fly in to sing and big lucha stars like that.
Yeah, the one Exotico that was over, they stopped booking.
I mean, other than Marco Corleone, I had been pretty much most over babyface, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I remember, like I told you all the time, I remember the opening matches you had, those tag matches, and I could just hear the crowd going crazy for it.
Well, when I had flipped my skirt up and I had a thong on, it's hard not to get over.
Yeah, and when you would do your opponent would do the drop down and you jump over them and flail your arms.
Dude, that gimmick was so bad, but it was actually fun.